Your thoughts are not the truth. It's so easy to think they are because they are what's going on inside our own head. But it requires questioning, slowing down, reframing. Why are you thinking that? Our thoughts happen automatically. We have, I think, 90,000 thoughts a day, and 70% of them are repeated from the day before. So if you're living in a loop of anxiety, depression, unconsciousness, maybe it's a time to question those thoughts. Why are you thinking like that? Is there a possibility to think another way? You're thinking in the confines of a prison that you've created mentally, unintentionally, and it's not your fault. Society has built us in a way that's the way our thinking manifests itself, limiting us, telling us we're not good enough. That's not meant for me. Why should that be me? But that's not true. The thought controlling you, that little voice, that's not the truth. That's your ego trying to keep a grip over what it knows. It's trying to keep you safe. Through evolution and hundreds of thousands of years, it's managed to keep us safe from predators. But now we need to understand that it's okay to come home to our bodies, to feel safe, to question our thoughts, question our reality. Why are we doing this? Are you doing it from a place of love, of joy, of happiness, of authenticity? That's so important. Or are you doing it from a place of fear? Because if it's from a place of fear or anger or jealousy, that's not the real you. That's a mirage. That's the false self. That's the ego. When we realise that our thoughts don't define us, it's liberating. It's mind-opening. We realise that we have the power to create the version of ourselves that we know we can be. Loving, caring, enough, worthy. This is what we are. But it's not until we sit down and we question those thoughts, write them down on paper. If it's that I'm not enough, write down on paper, I'm not enough. Ask yourself, do you know that? Do you really know that you're not enough? The answer is no, you do not. You do not know that you're not enough. How would you feel if you thought you were enough? You'd feel at peace, you'd feel loved, you'd feel enough, you'd feel joy, you'd feel contentment in your life. And then you can realise that is you, you're already there. If you can create the confines in your mind that tell you you're not enough, you can flip it and understand that you are enough, right here, right now, no matter what is going on in your life. If you change that thought and you realise that suffering arises through thought, and that's not correct, it's not truth. It's a lie, it's an illusion. And that truth is love. Truth is connection to God. Truth is joy. Truth is experiencing life connected to one another, not disconnected, angry, disenfranchised. And this all comes from questioning your thoughts. So it can be a long process, whichever way you want to go. It's self-inquiry, sitting down, meditating, asking yourself, is this true? How would I feel if I didn't think that way about myself? And you'd think, wow, I'd be free. I'd be free from that way of thinking. And then you'll realise, that's me. I am free. I always have been free. The only thing not free was the false voice in my head. That's why we must question our thinking. Even our memory isn't 100% accurate. Events that we think happened one way oftentimes happened in a completely different manner. That's been proven. So question your thoughts. Question your reality. Question your belief system. Question anything that is holding you back, keeping you in a restricted life, in the confines of a mental prison that isn't liberation. To find freedom, question. I hope this has helped a little bit. If it has, please let me know in the comments. If it hasn't, please let me know in the comments and we continue this conversation together. And when you're listening to this, go and do something nice for somebody, or say something nice. Send a loving message to somebody you've been meaning to for a while. Now's your reminder. We've only got one life on earth. Make it loving, joyful, happy, connected. Until the next one. Love you.